YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thomas Markle has come forward and he has said that he felt as though the letter he received from his daughter Megan signalled the end of their relationship. In his mind, he did not interpret it as an olive branch or as a sign of peace, but instead he interpreted the letter as a sign that their relationship had come to an end, essentially, that she had severed all ties. And it was very heartbreaking for him to receive the letter. So this article is another one by Chris Shipp, and as I said before, he's a real commentator, real editor, and real watcher. So he's a very good person to get some valuable information from. So I'm going to get into this article that he wrote. The Duchess of Sussex and her father have given conflicting reports about the impact of the letter she sent him in the months after the royal wedding. The contradictory claims have been made in the most recent High Court hearing in Meghans' legal action against the Mail on Sunday, which published the letter after being contacted by Thomas. The Duchess is suing the newspaper for breach of privacy and copyright. Meghans' lawyers have claimed that her final sentence in the letter, which the Mail on Sunday chose not to publish, showed that she was seeking a message of peace. She wrote, "I ask for nothing other than peace, and I wish the same for you." Her legal team insists that her intention was merely to repair the rift which had so dramatically developed between Meghan and her father after he was unable to attend the royal wedding in May 2018. But in a witness statement released today by the court, it is revealed that Thomas saw Meghan's intentions very differently. He said that he wanted to correct the misrepresentation of Meghan's letter in an earlier article in People magazine, which Mr. Markle says was a total lie and did not represent the tone of the content of the letter Meg had written me in August 2018. So what he's basically saying is that the tone of the letter was not one of peace, but it was actually one of termination, one that was written in a way to terminate his relationship with her. You see, Thomas tried to reach out to Meghan Markle a million times. It was almost like watching some kind of drama docuseries soap. Every time I saw him begging and pleading on national TV over here in the UK to get his daughter to contact him, it seems as though Meghan Markle writing this letter to her dad was kind of written in a very deceptive way to make it look as though she's tried to contact him, but really in real life he was the one trying to contact her. So he felt as though by receiving this fictitious letter, a letter filled with lies, was a sign that his daughter really had made up her mind to paint him as the bad guy and not have any relationship with him whatsoever. So I'm going to read a little bit more of the article. The content of the People article claims Mr. Markle in the statement caused me to change my mind over whether to talk publicly about Meg's letter to me. He then tears into his own daughter for what she wrote in the letter. The letter was not an attempt at a reconciliation. It was a criticism of me. The letter didn't say she loved me. It did not even ask me how I was. Because let's face it, she didn't really genuinely care. And he goes on to say, it showed no concern about the fact that I had suffered a heart attack and asked no questions about my health. And of course, we know that she didn't answer those questions because she really didn't care. She wasn't bothered in the slightest. When Meghan Markle was arranging her wedding, her and Harry made no real attempt to come and see Thomas or give him any kind of royal protection, which also highlights that they both, between them, had made up their minds to shut him out of their lives permanently, along with, obviously, his family, the rest of the royal firm. So it goes on to say here, it actually signalled the end of our relationship, not a reconciliation. He also wrote that claims by Meghan's friends in the People magazine article that she took care of her father with such incredible generosity were also extremely false. So her friends claimed in People magazine that Meghan Markle was sending him money, but the truth of the matter was she was not. Mr. Markle said, "That was wrong and unfair. It made it sound as though Meghan had been supporting me, which was very untrue." Mr. Markle is supporting the defendant, the Mail on Sunday's Publishers Associated newspapers, in this case. If the judge does rule that this privacy case should proceed to a full trial, Thomas Markle is likely to be called as a witness to testify against his own daughter. Now, of course, we wouldn't be able to watch it on TV because over here in the UK, it doesn't really go down like that. But the reality of it is that it would definitely be a headlining story if they do go to trial. So it continues on here. These court papers expose how low their relationship has sunk. And that is a very sad state of affairs. No matter where you stand on the rights of the Mail on Sunday to publish Meghan's personal letter. And I think that that is Chris Shipp's personal independent thoughts regarding the letter. What can we really say? Her relationship with her father is extremely damaged, it's extremely fractured, and it's sad. I do think that there is a fictitious element here. I do not believe that Meghan wanted to repair her fractured relationship with her dad. She had no intentions of doing that. I think that she definitely wanted to vilify him and make him look like the bad guy, make him look like the one who is guilty. She wanted to make herself look innocent, and she wanted to end the relationship with a play of words. She did not want to directly see him. This is someone who has access to millions and millions of pounds at this point, who could not be bothered to take the time out to visit her frail 74-year-old father out in Mexico. When Thomas Markle done that documentary and he said that it's now time to take care of daddy, and he spoke about the way in which he did not understand why his daughter had decided to treat him the way she has treated him thus far. He didn't look as though he was really living it up. He didn't look as though he was someone who was having a great time, and he looked quite heartbroken and depressed, vulnerable and fragile. Now, I'm trying to understand why a father would do all of that in order to just simply make his daughter look bad. This is someone who won the lottery and did play a very big role, an instrumental role in his daughter's life and in her career. Thomas Markle wanted Meghan Markle to be successful. He wanted her to reach the dizzy heights of success and fame and wealth and prosperity. He spent a large amount of money on Meghan Markle's education, which she used to acknowledge. She used to thank him for. But as soon as she got with Prince Harry, it seems as though she forgot about her father's love, care, kindness, and generosity. So only time will truly tell as to whether Meghan Markle did in fact try and reach out to her dad. I think that this case has become so complicated that it's simply unfit, as I said previously, for a basic summary judgment. It definitely cannot be summarized with simple words on paper. I think that people need to be called to the witness stand, and I think they have to have their day in court. As much as Meghan Markle is now begging to stop and thwart that process, I think that it's a process that is necessary, and it's going to be an uncomfortable one. I'll be back with another video, guys. Let me know what you think. Bye.